What is going on, everybody? It's Stealth and we're back with another video today. Hope you guys are doing great and staying safe out there. And today I'm doing something a tad bit different. We're going to be reviewing and looking at cave update images on Google. This sounds like a lot of fun and something I've been meaning to do, especially with all the hype and excitement surrounding the cave update, which, fingers crossed, is showcased during Minecon 2020. So if you guys want to see me do this more often with maybe other update ideas like the end update or possibly a food update or a farm update, show this video some love. Let's see if we can get over 58 likes in today's video. It'd just be a huge help, and don't forget to hashtag Stealth Army as well, because I'll be liking and favoriting some of the best comments in today's video. Now let's go ahead and kick things off by hopping onto Google and let's search Minecraft Cave Update. I've searched this so many times the past 2 years. Originally, this was showcased on feedback, I believe, in 2018. It has a ton of support, and I've made a lot of videos talking about this update because I really want it to happen. But let's see what's going on here. It looks like a lot of thumbnails, and some of these thumbnails are mine. The cave update hate, that's mine. I think this one is Echo Soldiers, and I see IBX Toy Cats. But let's click on some of these images right here. And this one looks like it's in the end, which would be really cool to see new cave update features and all the dimensions. And this one is showcasing the end, some sort of new cave in the end. And it looks like we got like stalagmite, stalactite, some new vines. It looks like a new type of block. So a lot is going on in this image, and I think it looks really cool. So fingers crossed, if we do get the cave update, we might see new caves in the end as well as the nether. Now let's check this one out. I've actually used this image plenty of times, and I love this one because it's giving you an overall idea for something you could expect to see if it were to happen. Like if we were to get the cave update, we would obviously see like stalagmites, stalactites, like new ores, new blocks, just a lot going on in the caves right now because they're pretty boring. You know, we don't spend as much time in the caves anymore or mining because there's not really too much to do. So I feel like the cave update would introduce so much in terms of new blocks, new items, new ores, and new mobs. So this is just a generally good image that depicts a lot of what we can expect to see if we do get a cave update. Let's move on to another image. And I like this one as well. It's a little busy, but it's just another good look at stalagmite, stalactite, and just some of the blocks we can expect to see. Now, this is another one I've used plenty of times before, and it's just some of the new ores. Some of these currently exist in the game, some of them don't. Obviously, we already have like gold, we already have redstone, but it looks like we have a couple new ores as well that looks like sapphire, and I'm not sure what this black one is. I don't think it's coal. So I'll let you guys, guess down below, but we have this green looking one right here, and it looks really interesting. I would love to see that. This one is either like brass or copper, so another fun one, an interesting ore, but this is just sort of a taste of what we could expect to see if we were to get a cave update. It would obviously introduce a bunch of new ores. And, there's a bunch of other images depicting new ores in the game. And I feel like that's one of the areas that Minecraft is definitely behind on. It's something that they should really focus on, something that they should really take the time to introduce new ores, considering it's a game that is mostly about mining and creating, building stuff. Well, we need new ores in order to really take advantage of that. So there's a lot of options on Google Images. There's a lot of pictures showcasing a ton of ores. So, Mojang really has a lot to work with in terms of ores. I would love to see amethyst. I would love to see new crystals, maybe some sort of hellstone or demon stone that allows you to harness different types of enchantments, more powerful enchantments. If you're able to find this ore, it allows you to really harness that. So I would love to see just variety, and I think that's why a lot of people want to see the cave update to begin with. They want more variety in terms of stones, in terms of ores and crystals, and I think it would just be really fun and interesting as well. And that also introduces the possibility of more armors. But let's see what else we got going on here. Looks like a weird image of a crystal. I'm not entirely sure, but someone tried, and I get what they're trying to showcase. Still very interesting as well, but look at this one right here. This is really cool, and I've used this image a couple times, but it's showcasing, it looks like a slime, some sort of slime cave, and it looks like it's also in the swamp. Like, you can tell the water is just really gross looking, so it's like sewage water, but it's all covered in slime. And this is one of the ideas I've seen a lot of people cover the past few years, especially on feedback, which is having biome-specific caves. So this would be really cool to see in maybe the swamp biome. You know, if you're in the snow biome, you could possibly get a snow cave, and in the desert biome, a desert cave. We've seen this in other games as well, like Terraria, and it just works out perfectly. And maybe you can get different types of ores and different types of enemies and mobs in those types of caves depending on where you're at. So let me see if we can find another example. I recall seeing a snow cave and it looked really awesome as well, but at least we can see another one right here. This is a mushroom cave, and it has a bunch of different blocks going on here, vines, we got mushrooms growing, and it looks really cool and awesome. But let me see if we can find this snow one. Let's see, what is this? Just a normal looking cave, I think. I'm not sure, but there's a ton of images. Okay, here's the snow one, and this one looks incredible. And I love the ice pillars, the ice spikes sticking from pretty much everywhere. And we got the skeletons and snow and spider webs. So this definitely feels like a cave I would find in a snow biome, and it looks very dangerous at the same time. It looks like a lot of fun, but something that we could possibly see come if we got the cave update is just biome-specific caves, and I think everybody would love to see that. So a ton of images showcasing, you know, cave update ideas and mods that are currently available as well. Obviously, a bunch of vegetation, so we'd get new vegetation in the cave update, new mushrooms, new types of grasses. This is a really nice looking image as well. So a lot of cool things. I'm not sure if we have any images of the trolls, but people were talking about possibly seeing, you know, a cave boss, a cave mini boss. So could we get a troll or some sort of goblin? I think that's also another possibility. Maybe if you keep going further down into the caves, you'll run into a dungeon, a new type of dungeon that has not only a bunch of treasure and loot, but also a brand new mini boss, a brand new either goblin or cave troll, something dangerous, something that lurks in the depths of these caves. But share some of your ideas down below. Let me know what you guys think about the cave update. What are some other things you would like to see out of the cave update outside of ores, new armor, new blocks, and new mobs? Thanks again for all the support lately, guys. Notification Squad, y'all are the best, and I'll catch you all in the next video. So take care, everyone. Peace.